the best of Nigeria is in front of us. If only those of you in power will allow it to happen. If Nigerians can run our banks successfully, does that not tell you that Nigerians are intelligent? In an era where people can manipulate the computer and embezzle the money inside the system, do you know that Iran is manufacturing their own missiles? Are you aware that United Arab Emirates is among the top 10 steel producers in the world? I thought all they had was just skyscrapers. They are thinking, why must Indians, why must Chinese come and dominate us in our country? You are in power. Try to empower Nigerians. Don't empower Chinese. Don't empower Indians. Because they don't care about you. You know, we have somebody like Goodluck Jonathan that was president of Nigeria. There's no factory in the whole of Bayelsa. Right? They are sitting on top of gas. President Obasanjo, they built a library for the lizards. How many Nigerians have gone to look at the library? Muhammadu Buhari is gone now, and everybody is saying we lost a great man. It was not great. If you are in power now, you want to be remembered. Do something. You are in power, and you cannot say this is what we used to import into Nigeria. But now, with my intervention, we are now manufacturing this thing here. You have not done anything for your country. You use fighting over land. If they had industries where things are manufactured, they would not need to do all those things. Everything is in my book. They say if you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a book, he will not read it. That's why I'm talking. If you don't want to read, you can also hear. Those who have ears, let them hear. I feel a lot of pain. I'm not insulting you. I'm not criticizing you. You can still make a change. Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Caesar Osahene Iyayi. I am your advocate for the industrial development of Africa. Do you know that Iran is among the top 10 manufacturers of steel? I didn't know that. Do you know that Iran is manufacturing their own missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles, made by Iran? Iranians, they are there. Are you aware that United Arab Emirates is among the top 10 steel producers in the world? I didn't know that. I thought all they had was just skyscrapers. They are thinking. They are putting their country first. They know that they cannot live forever. Black people think they can live forever because they are in power. It's a lie. One day your time will come. Continue to imagine that because you are occupying the highest position in the country, you are going to be there forever. You can never be there forever. One day your time will come. And nobody knows when. What are you going to leave behind? They gather people, they say they are the people that ruled Nigeria before or ruled South Africa before. They have a team, they will gather them, sit around the table, and people will be praising them. So these are people that failed Nigeria, and the ones that failed Africa, and they gather them together. They sit down and they spread their wings. And they are like, you have not achieved anything. You failed. That is the truth. But it's never too late. If you are there now and you still have 1 year, you can still make a change. You can still make a change. I'm not insulting you. I'm not criticizing you. I feel a lot of pain because I believe in Nigeria. More than 25 years ago, I went to China. I put a tattoo on my bicep written Nigeria. When the room might share the city, say, are you from Nigeria? I say, yes, proudly Nigeria. I'm proud of Nigeria. I say good things about Nigeria. People say Nigeria is not doing well. I say Nigeria is doing great. Because I know that the best of Nigeria is in front of us. If only those of you in power will allow it to happen. At the moment, we have given all our productive rights to the Indians and the Chinese. They have occupied all the industries because their government is clever. They give their people money, very low or zero interest, and ask them, go to Africa, go to Nigeria, take over this industry, take over this industry, take over that industry. As they are making their profit, the money is going back. Tell me this, if you are in government. If Nigerians can run our banks successfully, does that not tell you that Nigerians are intelligent? In an era where people can manipulate the computer and embezzle the money inside the system, Nigerians are running the banks, not white people, not Chinese, not Indians. Nigerians are running the banks, and they are able to maintain the integrity of the banks. That tells you that there are people in Nigeria that can get this done. If they can do that in the banking sector, why can't we do that in the manufacturing sector? Why must Indians, why must Chinese come and dominate us in our country? Go everywhere. They have bought all our land on the cheap, taking over everything. There's nowhere Nigeria is in charge. People in government are not even aware of this. And they don't care because they are busy trying to plot for the next political election. They are busy trying to go to Dubai, go to England for medical checkup and for relaxation. The way I look at life, you enjoy relaxation when you are worked very hard. I refuse to retire. I'm of retirement age already. I refuse to retire because when I stay home from morning till night, it's as if you have put the whole Nigeria on my head. It's when I go out and work, make efforts here and there, face challenges. When I come back, and I enjoy the rest. I feel sorry for those that have embezzled so much money and they are sitting at home from morning to evening doing nothing. I really feel sorry for you. If you have money, please take that money out and invest in Nigeria. Where the Chinese are investing, let Nigerians be the owner of those factories so that the Chinese can work for us. We pay their salary. So that the Indians can work for us. We pay their salary. So we can have some measure of dignity. Right now, we have no respect anywhere in the world. We are full of emptiness, vanity. Wake up. If you are in power, try to empower Nigerians. Don't empower Chinese. Don't empower Indians. Because they don't care about you. The Ukrainians, they are the ones defending Ukraine. At the moment, America and Europe, they are giving them weapons. Who are using the weapons to fight? People from Ukraine. If you didn't have the ability, the technical know-how, you might give them all the weapons, they can't use it. All the people that had technical knowledge in the past 20 years, they have all left Nigeria. I'm looking for a machinist in my factory. For the past 2 months, we have been looking for machinists. We cannot even find anyone. They are gone. We have technical schools everywhere. If you go there, the professors don't even know how to operate the machines. And they say they are professors. We're supposed to be training people, bringing them out every day. Because machine tools is the key element you need to turn any material into a finished product. You want to make an axle, you want to make an engine. Machine tools. They are the machines that can make themselves. They are the machines that make everything. Even Shagari established it. A grade 2 teacher established it. Today we have somebody like Goodluck Jonathan that was president of Nigeria. There is no factory in the whole of Bayelsa. Right, they are sitting on top of gas. If they will die now, they will say we have lost a great Nigeria. Where? Where is the greatness? He's still alive now. He can still do something now. I'm challenging you, President Goodluck Jonathan. Go and industrialize Bayelsa State. When we are going to Port Harcourt, we get to Yar'Adua junction, there was a great hold-up. He could not even put overhead that can direct traffic without obstruction. He was there for 4 years. He wanted another 4 years. To do what? Just to be in office. To say, I'm a president. I'm a former president. Is that an achievement? President Obasanjo, of course, he was able to help to cancel all our debt. I clap for him for that. But after that, what else? Nothing. He built a library for the lizards. How many Nigerians have gone to look at the library? If I want to check something on Obasanjo, I pick up my phone, I go in on the internet, I see everything. Why do I need to go to Obasanjo library? I had a farm, water farm and all that. Where are the industries where you manufacture something in Abeokuta or in the village where he's from there? Ota. Talking of taking gas from one point to another, how do you do that? Very simple, but they make it difficult. Taking gas from point A to B. Imo State has the largest gas reserve in Nigeria, by the way, more than 50%. But you have gas everywhere in the South-South, starting from maybe Ondo State, anywhere you are producing petrol. As you hit, you get gas. But the quantum of the gas is a different bed, and Imo State has the largest. How do you take gas from anywhere in the South-South to the north or to Abeokuta? The easiest one would have been for Jonathan. He would have been the first to do a great thing for his own people, where Yar'Adua or Bayelsa will be an industrial hub where things are manufactured. Imagine you take silicon or quartz and you add other, maybe about another 30 or 40 elements, a micro quantity, and you make a telephone, and you are doing that in Yar'Adua. You have multiple factories. Do you know what that would do for Yar'Adua? All you have there now in Yar'Adua is hotel, pepper soup joint, and some churches. Finish. There's some youths fighting over people who want to establish industries, how to collect the from them. That's all that is happening there. And that's what's happening everywhere in Nigeria. The youths fighting over land. If they had industries where things are manufactured, they would not need to do all those things because they will be relevant. Now, I said it's simple to take gas to Ota. It's simple to take gas to Mina. I did a video, I addressed President Babangida. I said, don't be the library. They have raised 19 billion for you. I know you have much more than that. Do something for your people now. You want to build a library. So you can take gas to Mina. You can take to Daura. How do you do that? If you give it to the Chinese, they will import pipes. They will import pipes. Do you know why they want to do that? Because it will increase the sum total of the cost of the project. We all know when you import pipe, you are importing air. Common sense. Look at the physics. You have an area, a volume, and then you are putting pipes there. Inside the pipe, what is inside? Nothing. There's nothing inside. So why should you do that? If you don't have the ability to manufacture a flat plate, you can buy a plate and bring it, fold it, you weld it, and check with electron microscope to make sure there are no holes. You start joining. You think it's a joke. The moment you start it and you are focused on it, you see that within 6 months you are there already. Everything is in my book. They say if you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a book, he will not read it. That's why I'm talking. So if you don't want to listen, to read, you can also hear. Those who have ears, let them hear. I've been saying it. If you're in power and you cannot say this is what we used to import into Nigeria, but now with my intervention, we are now manufacturing this thing here. You have not done anything for your country. Let them be writing how you did this, did that. You just wasted your time. You can do these things now on the cheap. There are Nigerians that can do all this wedding because I have visited multiple sites where they are doing these things. I don't see any white man there. The contracts are owned by white people, but the jobs are done and supervised by Nigerians. The only thing that is happening is that they do all these things, take the money away. How much are you going to keep? How much? The entire economy of Nigeria is $223 billion. Even our young boy here from South Africa, Elon Musk, his turnover is more than that of Nigeria already. Apple, over 1 trillion, more than the whole country. But you see what is interesting about all these things? If we start adding value, instead of exporting raw material, we start adding value, within 2 years, everything will change. Because this plant I'm talking about that you bring and you plant it exactly there because you don't have a means of taking the gas to Ota or to Mina or to Daura. You will do that later. If you are in a hurry, you want to do something right now, put that machine that can generate power right where the gas is. Bring in the machinery to manufacture telephone, to manufacture solar panel. The area that you need, how will I describe it now? So I will not confuse people. Okay, you don't need more than a place that can take about 20-story buildings. At least everybody can understand that. 20-story buildings. That is, okay, let me put it this way. We know about flats. 4 flats in 20 places. If you have that one, you can manufacture telephone already. It needs high energy. So when you have the plant, you put it there, put the machines there, bring in the expatriates. You see, start making the telephone. The iPhone and other phones that we are using now are made by a company called Foxconn in China. It costs them about $200. And they sell it in America for $2,000. You see the quantum leap? That is why they are rich. We are poor because all we know how to do is to sell oil. Dangote has added some value to it now by selling refined oil. The countries that live on commodities, they don't do well. Only countries that live on finished products that are doing well. Look at Japan. Japan, an island no raw material except natural disaster. They have hurricane, they have tsunami, they have typhoon, they have avalanche, they have blizzards. In Africa, what do we have? Nothing. Only human disaster. Disaster created by human beings. There, they have disaster created by nature. Earthquake. Do we have earthquake here? No. Do we have tsunami here? No. Do we have avalanche here? No. Tornado? We don't have. You see over there, they have tornado, it will destroy a whole city. Have you ever heard anywhere there's heavy wind and half of the city was destroyed? They destroyed only 10 houses. We'll be crying, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, come and save us. The point is this, Muhammadu Buhari is gone now, and everybody is saying we lost a great man. It was not great. If you are in power now, if you want to be great, you want to be remembered, do something that can trigger manufacturing of finished products here in Africa, here in Nigeria, made in Nigeria by Nigeria, made in Africa by Africans, and get the Chinese and the Indians to yield so that Nigerians can be in control, so that Africans can be in control of Africa. I am your advocate for the industrialization of Nigeria and of Africa. My name is Dr. Caesar Osahene Yayi. Until next time, bye-bye. The best of Nigeria is in front of us. If only those of you in power will allow it to happen. If Nigerians can run our banks successfully, does that not tell you that Nigerians are intelligent? In an era where people can manipulate the computer and embezzle the money inside the system, do you know that Iran is manufacturing their own missiles? Are you aware that United Arab Emirates is among the top 10 steel producers in the world? I thought all they had was just skyscrapers. They are thinking, why must Indians, why must Chinese come and dominate us in our country? You are in power. Try to empower Nigerians. Don't empower Chinese. Don't empower Indians. Because they don't care about you. You know, we have somebody like Goodluck Jonathan that was president of Nigeria. There's no factory in the whole of Bayelsa. Right? They are sitting on top of gas. President Obasanjo, they built a library for the blizzards. How many Nigerians have gone to look at the library? Muhammadu Buhari is gone now, and everybody is saying we lost a great man. It was not great. If you are in power now, you want to be remembered. Do something. You are in power, and you cannot say this is what we need to import into Nigeria. But now, with my intervention, we are now manufacturing this thing here. You have not done anything for your country. You use fighting over land. If they had industries where things are manufactured, they would not need to do all those things. Everything is in my book. They say if you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a book, you will not read it. That's why I'm talking. If you don't want to read, you can also hear. Those who have ears, let them hear. I feel a lot of pain. I'm not insulting you. I'm not criticizing you. You can still make a change.